This is Idaho News 6.
We're losing an hour of sleep tonight. That's right, it's daylight saving time. And even though most Americans have long wanted to do away with the twice-a-year time changes, but most states still observe it. Newsy's James Packard digs into why many of us still fall back and spring forward.
Having just 1 hour shift can actually affect us pretty significantly.
Another time change, another story on the psychological cost of daylight saving time.
Some of us can manage in very difficult situations when our sleep structure changes and adapt well, and others cannot.
But this is not that story. This is an examination of why, decades after daylight saving time lost its benefits, and with most Americans united in wanting to do away with it, we still use it. Take California, which in 2018 voted with a 60% majority to give the state legislature the power to get rid of it. But since, state lawmakers have done nothing with that power.
What we found out is, although a majority of people don't want time to change, they are divided completely on which way to go. And so we haven't been able to get 2/3 of the legislature to move in one direction or another.
2/3, that would be the margin needed to sideline the time change in California. It turns out similar stalemates are playing out across the country. But in 18 states, legislatures have given the green light to switch to permanent daylight saving time, if Congress lets them. And in some cases, if surrounding states make the change.
If we wanted daylight savings time year round, we'd still have to get the federal government to agree to that. If we got rid of daylight savings time, we could do that just through a vote of the legislature.
That's because of a law passed in the 60s. There are benefits to both time changes. Permanent standard time would produce more morning light in the winter, something scientists and public health experts say would help circadian rhythms. But more afternoon light in the winter has been linked to a drop in crime and
pressure from business groups like the Chamber of Commerce and others, because it would provide more daylight later in the day after work. And the argument would be more shopping, more activity, more economic kind of business going on.
For now, the debate just leaves a lot of daylight between ending the practice and deciding where to land.
Idaho is one of 18 states that have already approved legislation or actions that would make standard time permanent. But here's the catch. Idaho's law would only go into effect if Washington state changed their law, and their law is dependent on approval from Congress in D.C. If Congress were to allow states to make standard time permanent in Idaho, only those in the Pacific time zone would stay permanently. The Mountain time zone would still have to change unless new legislation is passed. Currently, only Hawaii and Arizona are on permanent standard time.